Welcome to Direct Hit, powered by Tourism Australia. The groundsman of this ground in Ranchi is sitting somewhere quietly and is having the laugh of a lifetime. Everybody looked at his pitch and assigned it qualities that he didn't know himself. And it just tells you that old line, Dil ko dekho, chehra na dekho. Everyone looked at the track and saw all kinds of venomous creatures in it. They saw devils in it. They saw everything in it. What happened in the end? In the end, it was almost too bland. He put in the seasoning, but he put it in a little too late. And so we almost had a track that was too bland for Test match cricket. It didn't seem that way early on when Australia were down sort of 80-90 for 3. That was India's moment. And who took it away from India? As he always does, Steve Smith. You tell Steve Smith, what's your last wish? He'll say, let me bat against India. There are some players who are like that. But I thought the revelation was not as much Steve Smith. Brilliant as his innings was, the revelation was Glenn Maxwell. And in a sense, I felt vindicated. I've been saying you pick class, and Glenn Maxwell had class. But he produced an innings the likes of which had never been seen before in Test match cricket from Maxwell. Never faced that many balls, an average in the sort of mid-teens before coming into this. And it's almost as if Maxwell had taken upon this as a mission. I think Maxwell will play Test match cricket for Australia for a while to come. Then Australia had their moments. And what did we see? We saw Pujara in Saha. I love watching Pujara. To me, Pujara is almost in a time bomb. He's like a classical musician. He sort of builds up the raga as he goes along. Normally, his strike rate starts to rise as the innings progresses, almost like the classical musician getting into his rhythm. It didn't happen this time. And the question is why? I think you'll find that if Pujara had played quicker, then if the innings had ended quicker, India might have had to come back and bat later on in the fourth innings when the pitch was at its nastiest. Also, don't forget, wickets were falling at the other end. And so Pujara's job was to ensure that he batted long enough till the pitch eventually became so treacherous. And when the pitch became treacherous, India wanted Australia to be batting on it. So to that extent, Pujara played his part perfectly. And it was an innings that you almost don't want to watch in colour. It was an innings that you want to watch in black and white, maybe in sepia tones, maybe, because this was Test cricket at its very best. And then India's chance. There's Jadeja. I'm going to talk about Jadeja in another blog, but Jadeja's development has been absolutely fantastic. If it had not been for Handscomb, if it had not been for that little piece of resistance early on from Renshaw and then from Marsh, India might have produced a fantastic come from behind win. What this told you though, this Test match, is that Test cricket still has so many qualities, so many skills that it can put forward to you, and we run the risk of believing that the contest in Test cricket is about two people talking to each other. That's nonsense. So now this series goes to the prettiest ground in the world, Dharamshala, 1-1 with 1 to play. You can't set it up better than this.